So this is the third move of the Hypno Pilates Qigong sequence, 8 moves based on the 8 brocades. Again, this one's called drawing the arrow to let the arrow fly, or opening the arrow to shoot the golden eagle. Again, some other names roundabout similar to that. This helps the liver and the lungs. That's the meridians it's benefiting that benefit the organs that are linked to them organs. The emotions linked to them organs, or especially the liver, is anger, stuff like that. So it's balancing up sort of anger, stuff like that. And that's linked with the liver there on the right hand side of the body. And just how an inappropriate anger, basically, obviously you would need a certain amount in different situations, but it's just balancing it so it's not coming out in the wrong place. This helps every organ of the body. It will also help the organs in the chest because it opens out the chest, so it'll help all them organs, the heart, the lung, the pericardiums. It will benefit every organ though. There's always specific organs with each move which the actual move will help with, but again, in a cohesive manner, it will benefit all the organs. Obviously, I'm not going to go too far down into that area. I'm going to go more with the Pilates setup, zipping up pelvic floor, scooping out your abdominals to start. So if you do that, and then we're going to, as we zip up pelvic floor, take the navel towards the spine. We're going to breathe in through the nose and exhale through pursed lips for as long as you like. See how long you can make that out breath go longer than the in breath. Okay, lovely. Just see how long you can make the out breath go longer than the in breath. And that's going to bring in the hot hypnotic feel, because the in breath's conscious thought, the out breath's subconscious thought. So as you carry on doing that, thinking tiny waist, navel towards the spine, that's going to engage the corset muscle 3 layers deep. Linking onto that is the pelvic floor, zipping up pelvic floor, scooping out the abdominals, taking the navel towards the spine. That's going to support the spine to maintaining structure and help you breathe into these lower lobes of lungs, these fish gills wide and full, these lower lobes of lungs. And it helps us use the pelvic floor and the corset in the most efficient manner, helping us breathe anywhere but the belly button. Breathing through the nose and exhaling for as long as you like. Quadruple it, double it, triple it, whatever you like the out breath, just make it longer than the in breath. Okay, lovely. So I'm going to go back and demonstrate that. This is the basic move, the traditional move to start off with. It's simply standing here and slightly out to the sides, okay, with the feet, sort of horse riding stance. Breathing in and exhaling, opening up that chest. Okay, again, you're breathing in, coming up. As we gather in, zip up and hollow, we've got the Pilates set up, and we open out the chest. Keep the shoulders down, even a sort of L shape with a hand there, not necessary. And you allow the shoulders to drop. Only go in as deep as you like. Knees will stay central towards the foot. They're sort of ski width. You might want to sort of take the stance in a little bit, make it less deeper you got to go, exploit the range. So you don't have to go so deep, or go wide if you feel comfortable there. Again, lengthen up from the crown, shoulders over hips, head over shoulders, navel towards the spine, zip up and hollow, breathing in here, and exhale. For as long as you like, really elongate the out breath, and breathing, come back, and exhale again. Lovely. Breathing in and exhale for as long as you like as you open out the chest. Again, you can focus on your trishti, your focus point, like in yoga, can be these 2 middle fingers. Again, this comes back, but we allow them shoulders to drop down. Maintain good structure as you elongate the out breath. Coming back. and really fire that exhale through the walls. Okay, nice fire breath. Again, let that breath go through the walls. That exhale will work like a cough or a sneeze, will naturally help you zip up pelvic floor and scoop out your abdominals without even trying or trying not to try. Shoulders down here especially, back to the hand touch. Now again, you can play around with the breath. You can do staccato breath, which again, it's like a, and then you empty. Okay, so do as many as you can. Again, if it's just 2 or 3, 5 or whatever. If you do 5 comfortably, then fine. If it's sort of 6, you're trying to squeeze out that 6 and it's making you go, you know, you're running out of breath, then don't go there. See what suits you. So breathing in, and it's going to go, we're going to go, just empty that last bit out. Breathing in, coming up, lengthen up for the crown, shoulders down, and it's again. And then go again. Again, that staccato breath will work like a cough or a sneeze. If you've got the pelvic floor here, again you've got the pelvic floor there, like a beeline, bikini line, belt line, and you've got the corset 3 layers deep linking onto that like cling film. As you cough, that all comes in towards the spine. So the same as these staccato breath, it's like a, helps you engage that corset in towards the spine, causes some instability. It helps you take that navel toward the spine. There's a few adaptations. Again, you can take the range. I'm going to move this chair back a little bit. So again, with the range, I'm going to come from here, I'm going to come in small and then come out. So again, you're going to come to this position, breathe in. Again, same deal, again here, or we're going to just come back to here and then exhale out. So if you go for the whole lot, so it's a, so it's an exhale or the staccato breath, so just do that again. And you're going to come back in to here and exhale out. Now again, with this you can go high or low. You're going to just empty the foot and fill it up. So it's we'll do it normal breath to start off with. And then you move this leg in and you exhale. Or you can do the staccato breath to make it harder. Shoulders down, it's think tall, back to the hands in, and you're going to open out the chest. Again, to keep the tension at the shoulders as you come down. So again, I'm going to go low or high. I'll go high and start off with to overemphasize it. And then you come to here. Just a little bit of an athletic one. It's quite a hard level here. I'm doing the harder version and I'll show you how to minimise the range to make this easier. So you're breathing into here and you're going here, really open out that chest. It's now again, if you want to add the staccato breath, you can do. It's and you breathe in, come again. Again, you breathe in, come up, and you go. It's ooh, falling over, and it's same deal. Again, you breathe in, bringing this knee up. It could be low or high. It could be a cat stance. If it's too much, just come to here, partially empty the foot, and then you go. or just a normal out breath, elongated exhale. You come to here and you come back. Cat stance here. I'm minimising the range. Again, if you're having struggling keeping the balance. Or come up a bit higher. Again, I'll come up high to start off with, or it could be lower to the ground to make it easier. So here. Or higher. Again, lower is easier, higher is harder. So exploit that range, speed and tempo. Slow is harder, fast is easier also. So again, breathing in, I'll do it faster to make it easier. And low to the ground. Or I can make it harder by taking it higher and slower with the motion. So you breathe in, fill up that leg. So exploit that range, speed and tempo to make it as easy or as hard as you like. If you wanted to leave out the staccato breath, it got too much, same deal again. Breathing in to come up here and then exhale out, just elongate the exhale and go again. Or I could do that staccato breath or just elongate the out breath. I could be high or low. Or the staccato breath. The staccato breath is harder because it adds some instability and really helps you fire this core, the pelvic floor and the core set. Take the navel towards the spine. So see what suits you. Again, be soft when you come down. So again, if it's low, just be soft. Now that foot just to melt back in towards the floor and just elongate the out breath. Navel towards the spine. Lovely. That was number 3. Got number 4. Looking back to eliminate the 7 illnesses and 5 fatigues, or L gazes backwards. But that was number 3. Lovely, bang.